Yes, everyone please confirm. Am I audible? Is my voice is clear?
Yes, your voice is clear.
Yeah. Requesting every student to please be actively participate and please talk, okay, by unmuting yourself. So good evening everyone. Good evening everyone. Myself K. Prakash Babu, having almost 15 plus years of experience as a trainer. Okay. So I'm a corporate trainer, worked in various engineering colleges as well as training institutes. So today we are going to start one special course. The title of the course is DSA with Java. DSA with Java shortcut. Sir, what is mean by DSA? Data structures and algorithms with Java. This is nothing but the title of our course. What is the title? Data structures and algorithms with Java. So before moving to the content, let me explain the introduction for this course. See, very simple. If you want to sustain in IT industry, or if you are a final year or pre-final year students looking for placements or job sectors, and if you have challenges to do the programming in various sectors, and if you are very interested in programming domain, then you must have three major tools in your hand. So what is the first tool? What is the first tool is, sir, you should be very strong with at least one programming language. Compulsory, you should have at least knowledge in one programming language. It can be Java, or it can be Python, or it can be JavaScript, anything. You should be very strong at one programming language. Second thing is logical thinking. Logical thinking. Or some people are going to use the word called coding. Coding. Sir, today, whenever the faculty or trainer is explaining some problem, I can able to understand that problem, and I'm going to give 100% effort I'm going to put on that, and I can able to mug up the theory or programs, and I can explain to my trainer or teacher. Remember, it is a bad activity. Why? Because so you need to learn the programming by identifying the syntaxes, semantics, what are all the rules and regulations framed by that programming language. All these things are going to give major impact. So while learning, you need to take multiple different genres of examples for practicing. So if you want to do that, your logical ability is very, very important. Programming languages you can learn from YouTube or any other resources, whatever you have. Whereas coming to the logical thinking, until you are not practicing, you want to get. Compulsory, you have to do the practice. Then only you can able to think differently for writing the coding. And third important step, compulsory you should have knowledge in DSA. So these three the above three, the above three skills are very, very, very important for IT professional. Sir, if you take any IT professional, they should have these three main activities or these three main skills, especially freshers. Suppose if you are keeping in your resume like I know Java or Python like that. But if you are keeping the word called I know or I have some moderate knowledge in data structures and algorithms, your resume will have some weight. Of course, they are going to put a basic questions only. You can able to answer. Okay. This is nothing but the three main courses or the three main tools that everyone should have. Okay. So if you are clear with this, then I will give 5 more minutes introduction to this course and then we will move for the course content. So if you are having any doubt on these 3 points, whatever I told, feel free to ask. Any questions?
Yeah, no questions.
Very good. Now coming to the next segment. So here we have two parts are there in this course. Sir, part one, where we are mainly focusing on algorithms. Mainly we are focusing on algorithms. Sir, in part two, we are focusing on data structures. Sir, what is mean by algorithms or what is mean by data structures in a simple form if I want to explain? See, assume I have given one task in a classroom of 60 students. I asked them to prepare one program. So, in that, out of 60, around 10 members successfully completed the program with output. So, they bring that program to me and I am verifying that programs. All these 10 programs are giving correct answer for my input. So in my mind, I have expected output is there. So for the given input, whatever I expected, same answer I got from that 10 solutions, 10 problems. But coming to the implementation, every program is different from one another. That means I have 10 unique programs are there and that program is working fine. Whatever inputs I am giving, for that what output I expected, same output it is giving. So perfectly all these are valid programs only. But the problem is, sir, for a single program, why 10 solutions? Can you please give the best solution? Yes, we have different kind of strategies are there. We will apply to find out the best way. We are going to discuss how we can able to find that by analyzing algorithms. Sir, here not only Java or not only Python, if you take any programming language, we have different types of algorithms out there. So our task is to find the best algorithm. Sir, how you can find the best algorithm? Just you have to do the investigation. You have some parameters will be there. Maybe the less memory which is going to occupy, okay, or the less space it is going to occupy, or It is going to take the minimum time. Like there are n number of activities are there. So how you are going to do that? That is our first part. We will dive in detail into this. Anyway, I will demonstrate. Coming to the second part, data structures. Sir, generally we will store the data. We will store the data in the sense, for example, if I have some data, some 100 student details are there with me. Sir, I will store those 100 student details in my database. So, but whenever the client or whenever requirement is there, how I'm going to process that 10 student details? Is it one by one, or in which order it came? In that order, I'm going to give. Like we have to apply some kind of data structure on that. Then only you can able to filter or you can able to work on the project. So in which order they want. So there are different types of data structures are there. Sir, really, knowingly or unknowingly, in the real time also, we are using so many data structures. Okay, so keeping the books in rack, or whenever you ordered something in Amazon or Flipkart, so they are going to pack the items and they will distribute, right? So those things and all data structures concept only, like that we have. Okay, so now if we are clear with this, the need of our course, then we will go with content. Any questions? Almost 10 members are there in the session, requesting everyone to please respond. Yes, please confirm. Any questions from your end?
No, sir.
What about others?
No from my side.
Oh, sorry.
Very good.
Can you elaborate what algorithms and what data?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to give in the course content. There you
Okay.
can see. Right. So I already told there will be two parts here. Sir, in algorithms, okay, in algorithms, so what we are going to see, of course, it is not at very high level. So as of now, in these algorithms, we have some 10 topics are there. Sir, first topic is nothing but how you can measure time and space complexities. So when you have two algorithms are there or two programs are there, which is best among those two? How you can identify? We have to apply some parameters. One important parameter is a time. Another important parameter is nothing but a space. So by applying some time and space, how you can able to decide which algorithm is correct? That is our first thing. Second, we are going to talk about recursive algorithms, of course, which are very important. So recursive algorithms means what is mean by recursion? How we are going to work with recursion? Maybe in your school or college days, so you have discussed about this recursion, right? Like a function or a method, so which is called by itself is called as a recursion. Like that you may already studied, but there are n number of things are there in the background. Like programming language is going to give a stack, so that stack is very important in the recursion. It will navigate all the method calls, so all this information will be there. Okay, so that we are going to see theoretically, as well as around some 25 to 30 applications we will develop purely on recursive algorithms. So this is nothing but a base for every concept which we are going to study, especially in the graphs and trees. In detail, we are going to see recursion only. So after completion of this recursion, there is one more topic called backtracking algorithms. There a big problems like Sudoku, n-queens problem, grid-based problem. Like there are multiple, some 4 or 5 applications are there, which we are going to discuss. After that, so we have divide and conquer. Divide and conquer algorithms are there. After that, we have various sorting algorithms are there. We have various sorting algorithms are there. Next and after that, we have 2 types of searching algorithms are there. Okay. So next and after that, we are going to talk about dynamic programming. So what is mean by dynamic programming? What benefits you are going to get with this dynamic programming? And greedy algorithms are there. How greedy algorithms are going to work? So next and after that, bit manipulations, like bitwise operators. I can use the word called bitwise operators. Next and after that, what is mean by hashing? So these are the 10 different topics that we are going to cover in first part of our session, which is nothing but algorithms. Any questions? Any questions?
No, sir.
Right. So coming to the second part, data structures. What topics will be there on data structures? The first one is array data structure. Second one is a string data structure. Third one is in Java already we have collection framework is there. Collection framework, we will talk about that. After that, we are going to discuss about linked lists, how it is going to be created. So in this, around some 50 operations we will perform on linked list, like how you are inserting at first, how you are removing at the first, okay, how you are adding at some specific location. Everything we are going to discuss here. So we have single linked list is there, double linked list is there, circular linked list is there. Everything we will cover as a part of this. So after this, we are going to talk about stack data structure. Next and after that, queue data structure. Next, we will talk about priority queue. Okay, so how priority queue is going to work? How priority queue is going to work? So next and after that, we are going to talk about hash table, data structure. So next, tree data structure. Almost 20 plus operations we will cover on tree. Next, graph data structure. In this also, these are nothing but 10 subtopics that we have under this data structures module. So this entire course is divided into 2 parts. So algorithms and data structures, of course, these two are not depending on each other, but some topics will correlate. Okay. So if you are clear with this, I will talk about the duration of this course, everything, and then today itself I will start the session. Any questions? Feel free to ask the questions.
There one
No,
small doubt.
One by one, one by one.
hey, Tarun here. So I have two questions. So you mentioned algorithms and data structures. So first, will we be covering data structures first and then algorithms? How
No,
will be the sequence?
first, so there is, that's what I told. There is no dependencies. Okay.
Okay.
So depending on the scenarios, I will start. But as of now, my plan is to start algorithms first.
Okay, okay. And then what I see most of the things online is like I see a lot of courses which show patterns. So everyone says like there are specific patterns which can be grouped together, and then if you learn those patterns, you would be able to solve DSA very quickly. So are we going to learn those patterns also here?
No, 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 sir. Sir, that is a shortcut mechanism. So there
Okay,
is
okay,
no such type of patterns. See, pattern means what? Day by day, new patterns will come, right? We can't give guarantee that tomorrow a problem will come in this based on today's scenario. So those things will keep on changing. So of course,
okay.
I don't know about the others' opinion, but I am
Uh-huh.
strongly against to that point. So there is no pattern, sir. So
Okay,
once
okay.
if you
And
are very clear with the
mm,
content, okay, for
mm-hmm,
example, if you take stack, how
mm-hmm,
stack is going to work if you have a clear clarity, then
mm-hmm.
by analyzing the problem, you have to decide whether we can apply this stack or not to that problem.
Okay, okay. And then, sir, another last point was like in this course, are we going through the questions which are asked in most of the good product-based companies to understand how to solve those? Will we be solving those questions also?
Sir, it's completely depending on the time, sir. Okay.
Okay,
But
okay,
but definitely I'm going to touch majority of the questions. But the thing is we can able to solve, but it takes some time, that's all. See,
okay,
as a trainer, I have some solutions and I can sit for 1 or 2 hours for solving any problem and I can deliver for you. But I have
okay,
my own constraints, right? Because we need to finish this batch within the stipulated time period. So, but don't worry, I'm going to give a public channel. So, where you can expect minimum 1 or 2 videos on every week. So, there data structure related problems, okay, some programming language related problems, everything I'm going to solve and I will put it on that YouTube. Okay.
okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Any other?
There one doubt.
Yes.
We will discuss time and space complexity for all the algorithm, right?
Yes. For everything, we are going to discuss time and space, except for one chapter that I'm going to start now. So there is one main topic is there called recursion. For that, as of now, I'm not going to discuss time and space complexity. At the end of the chapter, we will talk. Then in every chapter, for every operation, so time and space complexities we will discuss. And to be frank to say, we will mainly focus on time complexity, not space. Because as you know that in every programming language, some default mechanisms are there called garbage collectors or these things. So they are going to remove the space, unnecessary spaces. So space is not an issue as of now. Okay. So, but time is very, very important. Of course, if we are using some extra too much space, which is going to create some performance issues. So we will address those things also. But you can expect some 20 to 30% of the participation of space complexity in any programming. But more we will focus on time. Okay.
Yes, sir. Because recursion, I see now they're asking complexity on the recursion problem.
Yeah. But that, sir, that is not that much difficult, sir. See, calculating time complexity is not a theoretical process. Of course, in the background, it is a theoretical. But as a programmer, we can see the problem, we can see the solution. Immediately, we can tell how much time it is going to consume. So that if you are seeing some 10 to 15 problems, then you will get idea. So anyway, for the time and space complexity, I'm going to give multiple examples. So with the code, I will show you how much time it is going to occupy. So all these are nothing but approximate measurements only. So there is a theoretical origin is there, but by seeing the problem, you can decide at that point itself. It's a very easy, sir. Trust me. You won't feel that much difficult. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Any other questions from your end? Can I start the first chapter?
What is the
Yes.
time frame of this complete course?
Yeah. Sorry. Just I want to mention that. So this course is nothing but DSA with Java, as you have seen. So the duration of this course is, sir, maximum 3 months. But I want to take that much time. In the 2.5 months, like that itself, it is going to finish. And the session days, sir, the mode of this session is nothing but weekday. That means every day the session will be there from Monday to Friday. Make sure Saturday and Sunday there won't be any session. So maybe depending on the scenario, I may take one special session. Okay, some special classes. The timings of this session is 9:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m. for only few days. Maybe you can expect for 1 month. So after that, it will be shifted for 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. If not, if you are comfortable with 9:30, I don't have any objection. So I will continue. Okay, that depends. And coming to the fees as of now, the timing is strictly 9:30 p.m. Okay, so the fees for this batch is rupees 3,000. Clear? Any questions on this course details?
And sir, every day for how many hours the session would be there? 1 hour,
Uh,
2 hour?
Not 2 hours, sir. That depend again. It is depending on the topic only. For example, if the topic is very small, I will complete within 40 to 50 minutes. If the topic is very lengthy, 1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes also will be there, but not more than 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
And
And
sometimes the session will be there on weekends also. So I will give the timings 3 to 4 days in advance. So there you are going to get some special 2.5 hours, 3 hour session will be there with the breaks. Okay.
okay. And sir, will there be any weekend batch also, like for working professionals? Will there be any weekend batch only?
As of now, there is no weekend batch, sir. See,
Okay.
I'm going to give one my mode of style of taking the session. See, at very beginning I should not use this word, but see, I'm going to take dynamic programming topic and greedy algorithms on one weekend. Observe my pattern. So
Okay.
dynamic programming 2.5 hours a session. Greedy algorithms 2.5 hour session. So
Mm-hmm.
first 1 hour, the total topic with 1 or 2 examples will be over. Rest of the things is nothing but, so some people are going to put so many doubts on this, and moreover I will take some live examples and I will demonstrate. So that is one weekend, one Saturday greedy algorithms, and one Sunday dynamic program, one weekend. This is a special class. Then another thing is, there is one concept called linked list. So this one also I'm going to plan on weekend. So around
Okay.
some 3 hours on Saturday, 3 hours on Sunday session will be there. Because linked list concept, almost you can't expect, so 500 to 600 lines of code you will get. So that you should not deviate. Today I am explaining some 20 lines. So tomorrow I am going to start from 21st line, means you people are going to get confused. That's why I will take slowly this class for continuation manner, like 2.5 hours, like that I am going to spend, where you can acquire the knowledge very clearly. So this topic also will be on weekend. So it won't be solved by 3 hours. Minimum 6 to 7 hour session must be required. That's why Saturday and Sunday. So if you are unable to understand, I will extend that to next weekend also. And there are two more topics are there. Like this, I am going to take. Those two topics are tree and graph. See, these are single programs. So tree data structure is one program, that's all. We have binary search trees, we have AVL trees like that. So we are going to write the total code in that program. So explanation will take more time. And I'm going to type each and every program with my own hands and I will execute. It won't be copy pasted or the programs which are already there in my system. I'm not going to take. So I'm going to give in detail by typing with my own hands. Clear?
Yes, sir. And also on weekend, it will be in evening only or morning?
It will be in the evening only.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
That too not on every weekend. Maybe alternatively I will plan. Any other questions from your end?
One more doubt, sir. Sir, how many question are you going to cover in DP?
In DP, around 5 problems I am going to cover, sir.
And tree, are you going to cover AVL red flag or only binary search tree and binary?
We are going to cover binary tree, binary search tree, AVL tree, and heap tree. These 4 trees we are going to cover. So actually AVL tree, B tree, red black tree, B plus tree, all these are height balanced binary search trees. So AVL tree is also one of the height balanced. How we are going to get height balanced trees? One example, that AVL tree I will demonstrate. That's all. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
One more question. After every session, do we get any assignment kind of things?
No, sir. Actually, the thing is to understand these concepts itself will take a time. It's not a kind of a programming language class where after explaining for loop, giving some 2 or 3 problems to you as a homework. Okay, those kind of things, it is not possible. So everything is a challenging. What you need to do is to get more practice. You need to see the program 1 or 2 times and you have to analyze with the help of diagrams and start implementing the program by yourself without seeing my notes. So if you are clear with that, tomorrow if they are giving any new problem, you can correlate with the pattern which you have already practiced and you can do whatever modifications is required. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other? So can I start? Please confirm everyone.
Yes, sir.
Right. So coming to the first topic. So coming to the first topic here is a recursion or recursive algorithms. So what is mean by recursion or what is meant by recursive algorithms we are going to discuss. But before starting this topic, I want to explain how to execute a simple Java program. How to execute a simple Java program. See, my style of writing the program is always with this editor only. This editor is called as Edit Plus. So where multiple programming languages support will be there. Okay. Now observe, I'm creating a new Java file. Sir, this is the syntax of the Java program, right? A class will be there, followed by the name of the class, and you will be having one main method like public static void main string array args system.out.println, whatever message that you are going to give within double quotations, that will be printed when you are executing. And here I am taking the name of the class as a test. The name of the class as the test. So I will save this file in my PC. Test folder is there. So here I'm going to save with test.java. So it is a simple Java program. No need to give much explanation. You know very well about this. Sir, I want to run this Java program to check really whether it is working or not. So where I saved my file? In test folder. Let us compile this. Java C, I am taking test.java. You can see the program compiled fine. Now I want to execute this. Java space I am giving test. You can see I got a message saying hello world. I got a message saying hello world. So this is nothing but how to execute a simple Java program. I think you people already know about this concept. No need to give any explanation. Okay, so clear everyone? Please confirm.
Yes.
Right. So now slowly to introduce the concept of recursion, I'm going to take some 3 examples. Listen carefully. What is the first example here is, it's a Java program. Sir, here I'm going to print one message saying main method execution started. Main method execution ended. And here I'm taking one more method with the name yum. So what is the message that I'm keeping here? System.out.println. So method yum execution started. So method yum execution ended. Like this I'm taking. Now my question here is, what is the output of this program? Anyone tell me what is the output of this program?
Main method execution started, main method execution ended.
Yes, but you can see in the program totally we have how many SOP statements are there? We have 4 SOP statements are there. But among those 4 SOPs, only 2 SOPs it will print. That too in the main. But in the background, what is happening? That we don't know. So now you can see, sir, first what will happen internally? There is one person named with JVM. Sir, what is mean by JVM? Anyone tell me what is the full form of JVM?
Java Virtual Machine.
So Java Virtual Machine is going to allocate one special container like this, where one side open will be there, one side closed will be there, and it is having some kind of frames. It is having some kind of frames like this. Okay, so what will happen? JVM will give these kind of frames to the Java execution engine. Now So as Java execution, you know that program execution always starts from main method, right? That main method we will call sometimes as a function also. That function entry is going to be registered in this particular container. Do you know this container follows which technique? LIFO. What is the meaning of this? Last in, first out. Suppose assume I inserted one object. I inserted another object. Sir, which object you recently added? That object only you can take, because on the other side it is closed, right? So this data structure is called as what? Stack. Internally, JVM is going to create one stack and it will give that stack to the Java execution. Now what Java execution is going to do? Whenever it is executing these methods, it will store the data inside that. Clear, friends, everyone? Yes, please confirm. Clear, Am? So the main method execution is going. We have two lines of code is there. Those two lines will be executed. So if we want, let us cross check really whether we are getting those two lines or not. You can check. So what it is displaying? Main method execution started, main method execution ended, like that we are getting. Sir, now meanwhile, I am calling a method called m. Meanwhile, I am calling a method called m. Now what will happen? Sir, main method execution started, a message will be printed and control will transfer to this method. So how Java is going to know that after completion of this method, we need to come back to this? How it is going to know? Because main method is invoking, sir, which method? The method m. So this is nothing but first line in my output. Now it is redirecting to this method. This method execution will be there. That is a second line and the third line will be executed here. Now, sir, is there any pending instructions in this method? No. Now it is going to delete this entry from the stack. Who is the recent method call? Main. Now again it will report back. Sir, you executed this line. This functionality is also over. Is there any other pending instructions? Yes. We have main method still not executed, right? So that pending instructions will be executed and total things completed, right? Delete this entry also, destroy this stack and report to the JVM saying, so I executed my total task. So I have written the stack also for future purpose. This much story is happening in the background. Clear up to this? Yes, everyone please respond.
Yes, sir.
Now let me check. So what is the output we are getting? Main method execution started, method m execution started, method m execution ended, main method execution ended, like that we are getting. Okay, friends, are you clear with the terminology? Please confirm. Clear up to this? Please don't sleep. Clear? Right. So that's all about today's session. Sir, we will see one more example in the next class. not one. Two examples I will explain in the next class. Then I will give the definition for recursion and what are all the different cases in the recursion. Okay. Any questions? Feel free to ask the queries. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, guys. See you in the tomorrow's class. Same link you can attend tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.